Hello everyone, I'm Guanyama Mark. I will discuss and analyze two articles in this podcast assignment. The first one is use of concept mapping to integrate the different perspectives of designers and other shareholders in the development of e-learning materials. The second one is the comparative effect of individually constructed and collaboratively constructed computer-based concept maps. Anyway, these two articles are mainly focused on the concept mapping. This is the context of this presentation. First of all, I will give you a short introduction for each article and then focusing on the analysis of the issues mentioned in each article. Finally, I will make a conclusion to illustrate and compare between two articles. So let's start by Article 1 first. Article 1 argues that a constructivist methodology for course design enables a project manager to build on all contributors' perspectives in a bottom-up rather than a top-down approach, and be aware of any weaknesses and undesirable dominating influences. They identify three dominant influences on e-learning. The first one is available technology and the pedagogic approach, and the last one is the learning market. I think this article explores why a critical view on all three is needed to avoid the predominance of a single approach. First point this article proposes is a constructivist view for concept mapping. A constructivist view is that learning is built up from the learner's perspective rather than delivered from experts at the top. They present a construct-based design methodology that can build upon the perspectives of all shareholders and at the same time identify any weaknesses in the design process or tendency to be dominated by a single perspective. However, concept mapping is a technique that has been shown to facilitate construct-based learning. They proposed using this technique as part of their design methodology to help the team as a whole better understand what are the dominant influences on design and what is overlooked by the team, and also help those in the team reflect on how their work can be best integrated with the work of others. Finally, they suggested that this construct-based methodology might be valuable for other design teams who may identify different problems in between unity and balancing priorities. The second point this article proposes is developing a construct-based design methodologies using concept mapping. They design a test to use concept mapping. In this test, concept mapping provided the basis for an e-learning development project at the University of Surrey to develop such a construct-based method. The use of concept maps to facilitate construct-based design was tested in the Aladdin project. Aladdin aims to provide online learning environments for adult students in non-vocational areas of study. In the part 2, I will discuss and analyze the main issues for this article. In my opinion, in this article, they identify three dominant influences on e-learning. The first one is available technology, the pedagogic approach, and the last one is the learning market. I think the biggest challenge is to integrate all the perspectives of multidisciplinary team and avoid a gravitational attraction towards technology driving or instructor-led paradigms of instructional design. while at the same time being market aware rather than market led. Okay, let's move next one. This research article investigated the comparative effects of individually constructed and collaboratively constructed computer-based concept mapping on middle school science concept learning. About 161 students completed the entire study. In the theoretical perspective, I think the first theory is the main assumption underlying this research are that computer-supported collaborative learning strategies enhance cognitive knowledge construction, and that concept maps are useful tools for meaningful learning and matching shared cognition. For analysis part of this article, in my opinion, a concept mapping provides a useful cognitive strategy for retrieving information and concepts from previous learning. However, students who individually construct concept maps for science concept learning and that individually constructed concept maps did not have a positive effect. Finally, compare with Article 1 and Article 2. I think the Article 1 is mainly talk about concept mapping from constructivist view and how to apply and develop it. However, the Article 2 is talking about concept mapping based on computer-based and focusing on effects of individually constructed and collaboratively constructed concept mapping. I think this is the significant differences between these two articles. So that's all. Thank you very much.